Hey everyone, Mindy here. I'm going to show you how to add a user to your backend. And what I mean by that is you'll notice that when I'm logged in, you'll see where it says Howdy Melody. And that is because I'm logged into Melody's name. So right here, when I hover over it, it has Melody and then it has guest. So whenever you look at your post, you can see who added that post. So here's all of our list of posts, and I'm the only one who's added anything, so that's why all of it says admin, because this is my login information. But if Melody were to go in and add an event or a special announcement, you'll see who created that. And the good thing about users is you can set different administration to that specific person. So Melody has all of these features that she can see and look at. Not necessarily that she is going to change it, but so that way she can see this donation information down here at the bottom. She can see the pages and the media and the posts. I had to give her the administrative status, but maybe there's someone that they want to add an event, but you don't necessarily want to give them as much control over the back end of the site. You can add a specific user for them. So you go to the left-hand sidebar, go to Users, and whenever you click on Users, you will see all of the available ones. So right now we have me as the admin, and here's my email address. Then we have guest. This is the username. Then we have the name that will show up, Melody Crane, and then we have the email address. This is my personal email address that I set to right now while I'm doing the videos, and then I will change it to Melody's email address once I'm done. You'll see the number of posts that have been created, and you can also see that these are the administrative statuses. So whenever you add a user, you will go to Add New. You will give them a username. So let's do guest 2. You will add an email address, sample email at sample.com. You will give them a first name, maybe it's Steven. Give them their last name. And then the only other thing you have to do is you give them a password, and then you will select send this password to the new user by email. This is just letting them know that this is their username they will use to log in, and it will give the password to them as well. The very last thing you have to do is you have to select their role. So it's in order of hierarchy, the lowest level being first. So administrator is what Melody is set at. Editor is probably what you'll want to do for all of your other users. The only difference between administrator and editor is administrator has these donation functions. They can actually edit this part of the backend. They can add new donations, and they can get that short code to generate on an event page. So, and the only reason for that is that this is your money portion. So you only want to give people with the highest credibility the eligibility to make these kinds of edits. So anyone else besides an administrator, you can give them an editor role, and it works just as fine. It can edit pages, it can add media, and it can also edit posts. So once you're done with that and you've put in all of your information, you will add a new user. It will send them their login and their password, and then they will be able to go in and edit things like the pages and posts and events. So that's just how you add a user. You might not need to do one, but if you want to know who added an event, or maybe who made a change and you're not sure of because something went wrong, it's just kind of an easy way to keep in touch with your employees on who's actually making changes to the site and who's adding things. And so if something does go wrong, you know who to talk to and let them know, you know, this didn't show up right or this doesn't need to be on there. So that's how you add a user. And the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to add a gallery to a page.